From Melbourne in Australia, the latest from podnews.net. Apple Podcasts have said that they remove podcasts from their directory with technical problems that violate rules or manipulate charts. But how many have they removed from Apple Podcasts over the last 90 days? We asked Chartable, podcast analytics and attribution company. The figure is 23,000. That's 260 a day. Listening clubs like a book club, but for podcasts, are part of Radio Ambulante's success. They have 19 branches across the world, we learned today. iHeartRadio's Bob Pittman made a strong statement at the recent NAB radio show. Podcasting is radio's birthright, he said. Fred Jacobs, the brains behind the Broadcasters Meet Podcasters session at Podcast Movement, urges us to take a deep breath before reacting in a blog post that we link to today from our show notes and our newsletter. USA Today, a US newspaper, has written up how to record and publish a podcast for free, so expect even more competition. And today's podcast, who's had their story stolen by Britain's Daily Star newspaper, is Pound for Pound, a boxing podcast. Their guest on September the 18th was Carl Froch, who said that the world is flat.
Yeah, the Earth's flat, isn't it, Carl?
100%. I mean, there's no proof of the curvature, and these I don't know, this fake space agency NASA keep coming about with these CGI images of Earth, but everyone's different. I'm looking at them thinking, hang on a minute, it's like cartoons.
Well, that turned into a front-page scoop for the Daily Star on September the 24th, and a story on page 4, and an opinion piece, all without crediting the podcast he'd heard it on. And thank you to Muddy Knees Media for becoming our latest supporter. They produce sports podcasts in the UK, including the Totally Football Show, so we guess they're probably responsible for most of the Daily Star these days. And in podcasts today, who's a good boy? You're a good boy. The Top Dog podcast meets people who do amazing things for and with dogs. The latest episode includes someone who's written a picture book for dogs. And that's the latest from our newsletter at podnews.net.